Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing this fall makeup look. I hope you guys do like this tutorial. So first I'm going to start with skincare, like priming my face and all of that, because I like to do that first. And I look so, I don't know if I look so weird on camera. I bleached my eyebrows and they're kind of light. I feel like I needed to bleach my eyebrows for the hair color that I have. For some reason I don't like how dark they were looking. But first I'm going to be using my Fix Plus. You know, sometimes I don't show you guys these steps. For some reason I always forget to show you how I prep my face first. But today I'm going to try to be more in detail since I am doing a talk through. So the primer that I'm going to be using is this one from Makeup Forever. It's a step 1. This is the sample size that I have. I'm going to be using this one wherever I have like bigger pores. I love this one for that. I just feel like it really mattifies my skin. And I'm just going to really press it where I have big pores, which is basically right here. And then I kind of like to press it just because I want to fill in my big pores. And then I also like to put it on my T-zone just so it could get mattified, because I do get really oily on my T-zone. So that's all I'm going to do to prep my face right now at the moment. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows off camera. I used Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and Soft Brown, and it actually looks nice. And then I set it with my Gimme Brow from Benefit. This is the old one. The new one looks different. I just have the old one. And I also prime my eyes off camera because this is something that I do all the time. You guys have seen this so many times. But you guys know that I always use the Urban Decay Eden Primer, and then I just set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. So today I'm going to be using this palette from Urban Decay, the Naked Heat, and I actually haven't used it yet. So it looks like this, and it has a lot of like, I feel like this palette was made, even though it came out for summer, it was made for fall. It just has a lot of fall colors. So I want to try this palette out. I've been having it for a while and actually haven't even used it, so I wanted to use it. I honestly do not know exactly what kind of look I'm gonna do, but we shall see what comes out. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. So I'm going to start with this eyeshadow right here. I think it's called Sauce. Probably I'm pronouncing that wrong. You guys already know I always pronounce names wrong. So I'm just going to be applying this with my Morphe G17. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my crease. Just back and forth. And this is going to be basically my transition color. I'm thinking of probably making like a halo eye look. I feel like I haven't done one in a while, so I'm probably gonna do that. So I always like to have like a little napkin, and then I just grab my brush, and then I always like to clean it just so I could use the same brush to blend the edges. And then I'm just gonna be blending. So now I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush just because I don't have a lot of space on my crease. So I don't want the colors to go too up to my eyebrow. So the next color that I'm going to use, I'm going to use this color right here. It's like a reddish brown. And this one is on the name Heat Devil. And I'm also going to be applying this on my crease. Just mainly like under the first color that I apply. Back and forth. And these colors are really pigmented, guys. Like, you could already tell, like, they're so pigmented. Try to apply little by little, because if not, it's a little bit more hard to blend. So I'm just gonna go back with my fluffy blending brush just to blend those two colors together. So now I'm gonna switch to another brush, and I'm gonna be using my MAC 221. It's a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna grab this color right here, which is En Fuego. And sorry for my ratchet nails. I haven't done my nails, so yeah, no, they're so ratchet. Like I said, this one a little goes a long way, so I'm just gonna start applying this in the outer corner of my eye and then in the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm just gonna go back with Heat Devil with my Morphe M433 brush, and then just to blend more in here. I'm really loving this palette. It just has a lot of pigment. It's blending really nice. So if you guys haven't got this palette, I would recommend it, especially right now for the fall. It just basically screams fall colors. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut like kind of like a crease in there. So I'm gonna grab my primer again, and I'm just basically gonna clean like the center, just because we did got some eyeshadow in there. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe M421 brush, which is this one right here. And this brush, I usually use it to clean my eyebrows. I really love this brush for that because it's so thin and it's synthetic. So I'm just gonna do like a little line right here where my crease is, and then just kind of put the primer just like in the middle. I don't want to put too much, just so it cleans a little bit. And I don't know if right now you guys hear my dog Bella. She's playing with her toy over there, so sorry if you guys hear her. And I'm just going side to side just so it blends with the other color. I'm going to use the shimmer colors, but I don't know which ones. I'm probably going to start with this one first, and then I might add a little bit of this color. We'll see how it comes out first. So I'm going to be using L'Ombre. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you guys know what I'm saying. And I'm just going to press it in the center. This is such a pretty color. Oh yeah, it gives like a little pop. So because I love my eyeshadows to be really pigmented, like metallic, you guys can see that looks really good, even though it's not like super metallic. But because I want it more intense, I'm actually gonna grab my Fix Plus and I'm just gonna wet my brush, and it already has the eyeshadow in there. So, and then I'm just gonna press again just to make it more metallic. See, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but in person, like, it does show more intense, the color. I'm really loving this color. It's so pretty. So just to blend, I'm gonna go back with my small blending brush, the one from MAC, and with the color En Fuego, and then I'm just gonna go back and forth just to blend those edges, and then also in the inner corner. So I'm just gonna clean a little bit under my brow bone, just because, like I said, I don't have a lot of space on my crease. So sometimes when I apply eyeshadow, it goes a little bit up. So from this palette, it has a lot of kickback. I am gonna say that even if I just tap it, like, I have to like go, because it has a lot of kickback. I'm gonna be using this color, the Y shade color, and I'm just gonna be using this with a smaller shading brush, and I'm just gonna be applying this under my brow bone. It's not really showing up though. There you go. It's a little too white for my liking for my brow bone, so I might just apply another different color from another palette. I'm just gonna go back with my blending brushes to blend that out so it doesn't have like a harsh line. So I'm gonna do my other eye off camera and I'll be right back. So I already did my other eye. I'm just gonna wait until I do my whole foundation and everything to see if I actually want to do eyeliner or not, but most likely I probably won't. I'm gonna be using this foundation from Milani. It's the Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1. If you guys follow me, you guys already know that I'm obsessed with this foundation. I love this foundation so much. Actually, this is a new one, which I'm really disappointed right now because I just bought it today and it looks dirty, which is no, I don't know if I should use it. Well, I'm just gonna clean it and use. I just cleaned it a little bit, but it still looks kind of dirty, but oh well. Just gonna use it like this. I'm gonna apply it with my Kuky brush, my Morphe E6. So you guys can see this foundation has really good coverage. That's why I love it so much. It just gives me such a full coverage, plus it doesn't feel like cakey or anything like that. So I just really love this foundation. So as you guys can see, I have really bad dark circles, so I want to try this corrector from NYX, and it's the Studio Photogenic concealer in the color CW05, and it's a corrector. So it's kind of like a peachy color. I just want to see if it's actually going to correct my under circles, and it's my first time trying it. So I'm mainly just going to put it right here where I have darkness, because your girl has really dark circles. I have like raccoon eyes. And I'm just going to blend it with my beauty blender. So I don't know if it did a difference. It kind of did. I think your camera does look better. In person, I still kind of see them a little bit dark. So I am still going to put concealer under. And I'm probably going to highlight. So the concealer I'm going to be using today is this one from, it's the It Cosmetics by Under Eye Concealer in the color medium. But I don't like this one to highlight just because it is of a thicker concealer. It really covers really good your dark circles, but to highlight I wouldn't use it for that. And I know probably you guys are thinking like, oh my gosh, you're putting so many products under your eyes. Well, yes, I am putting a lot of products under my eyes, and yes, it could crease, but it also depends how you apply your products. If you know how to apply them, they're not gonna crease on you. So for example, I like to apply this concealer, like I said, it's really thick. So I like to apply it first with a brush, and then I'm not going to use my beauty blender to blend it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger. So I'm basically just going to tap it with my finger, because with my finger, since the warmth of my finger is going to blend more the concealer, and it's going to just sink into my skin. So it's not going to look cakey. I don't know if you can see it right there. So this is a technique you guys can use if you guys think like your concealers are looking really they're looking really cakey under the eyes, or they are feeling dry. Just try to blend it with your finger. It's like the best way to blend your concealer. So especially like I said, if you're using one that is like a really full coverage and it's really thick, and also I only use a little bit of it. Like I just put like a little drop and my brush to put this, because if I use a lot of this concealer, then it is gonna be really cakey. So because I already used a concealer that is so thick like this one, and I already did a corrector, for highlight I'm not gonna use something that is thick. So you guys already know that I love using my Tarte Shape Tape. This one I love to use to either conceal and highlight at the same time. But because that one is a little bit thick also, I'm not going to be using that one. So today I'm going to be using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which is this one right here. This one I really love to highlight. As you guys can see, it's almost done, like almost completely done with it, because I just love it so much. It's so inexpensive and it works really good. And I get the lightest color because I am kind of pale. So I get the color light, and with this one it's really lightweight. So I love to use this one to highlight, so I'm just going to be using this one to highlight my face. So I'm going to apply it under my eyes, my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid bow, and my chin. And also another trick that I've been doing lately when I want my contour to be really like my face really contour, and it's easier for your contour to show, I like to highlight under here. I usually don't do that. Like this is just mainly like if I'm gonna go out somewhere, or I want my makeup to last a long time and I really want my contour to be like really suck in. You guys are gonna see right now, like once I do my contour and everything, how much is gonna show. It's just crazy. Like this little technique right there really helps you. So now I'm just gonna blend with my beauty blender. I'm going to use my setting powder, and I'm going to be using the one from Laura Mercier, and I'm just going to be setting under the eyes. I do like to do this right away as soon as I blend under my eyes, because if not, I am going to get those little fine lines, and especially because I did use like for example like kind of like 3 concealers. So that's why I want to set that right away. So today I'm not going to be baking, so I'm going to be using my Morphe M438 brush, just because this one is just really press this in there under the eyes, because I just want to press the powder. I don't want to bake. And then I'm just going to set wherever I highlight it to. And then I also like to put on my fine lines. Here I do like to bake my fine lines. They are so deep lately that it's like, girl, why they're so deep? I feel like the reason why my fine lines are so deep is because I smile a lot. I laugh too much. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit here where I highlighted the powder, and that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave this for a while and it'll look hella funny. Now I'm gonna be bronzing my face, and I'm gonna be using my Too Faced bronzer, and this is the Chocolate Soleil and Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. I already highlighted right here. It's easier for me to bronze or contour because I already have a guideline where to bronze. So doing the little technique of highlighting under your cheek, it would just really help you when you're doing your bronzer. And then I also like to bronze under my jawline, just because you know we don't want the double chin to show that much, although I do have one. I feel like I don't have a neck. Like I'm like seriously, I'm like this. Like I don't have a neck. This is kind of like my bronzer contour color at the same time together. I feel like this really bronzes my face, but it also contours my face. So now I'm just gonna use my so now I'm gonna apply my blush, and the blush that I'm using is this one right here, which is like a mauve color. This is from the Balm Cosmetics. It's the color Pinstripe. So I'm gonna be using this one for fall. I love to use mauve blushes. I just feel like they just look so pretty for fall. But this one, it is a little bit intense, so you just have to be really careful. Barely tap your brush. And then I just kind of clean it behind my arm. So before I do that, I'm going to dust this powder off my face. And I like to put on the apples on my cheeks. And then I bring it back. Just because I want my bronzer to blend with my blush. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I just have blush here and then bronzer over here. So I want them to look together. Brush I'm just using like an angle brush. And I'm just gonna contour my nose a little bit, not too much, because I'm just not an expert on contouring my nose. I feel like I suck at doing that. And even though I tried really hard to contour my nose, it just never comes out nice. So I need to really learn how to contour my nose. So that's why I don't even tell you guys what I do to contour my nose, because like I said, I just contour my nose like weird. Like I just try to contour my nose. So now to set everything, because I use so much powders and so much things on my face that I just like everything to set. So I'm going to be using my Fix Plus just to set everything. So while it's drying, I hope you guys would like this kind of video where I actually talk through. I feel like for me it's easier to explain to you guys what I'm doing, just because when I do a voiceover sometimes I forget. Because sometimes I film and I edit my videos like a week later, and sometimes I'm like, okay, which eyeshadow did I actually use, or why am I doing that, you know? So I hope you guys do like this kind of video. If you guys do, give me a thumbs up, that way I know that you guys want me to do more like talk through, and I'll try to do more. So to highlight, I'm gonna be going back to this palette, which I don't know why I stopped using this for like 2 months that I haven't used it, which is like, what am I thinking? Like, this is my favorite highlight of all time, and it's the Glow Kit That Glow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love these two colors right here together. They are my favorite. It's Sunburst and Drippin' in Gold. I just love mixing those two, and I just, oh my god, I just really love how it looks. I mean, come on, look at that glow right there. And I'm barely applying anything. Like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, this palette, oh, it's my baby. Ooh, girl. You glowing. And tell me, why am I saying girl like non-stop? I don't know why. I never really say that, and for some reason in this video it's like, ooh, girl this, girl that. Like, I don't know where I got that from, but I can't stop saying it. So I'm just gonna highlight right here. And right here. Ooh, this highlight though. And yes, it's a little bit intense, my highlight, but this is how I roll. This is how I love my highlight. I don't apply settle highlight. I want my highlight to be look all the way up in the stars. I want aliens, if they're out there, you know, to look at my highlight, be like, damn girl, your highlight is beaming. That's what I want. So let me live. So once again, I'm gonna use my Fits Plus. So I'm just gonna put black eyeliner on my waterline. And I'm using this one that's from Urban Decay, the 24/7. So under my eyelashes, I'm also gonna be applying eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna basically be applying almost like the same eyeshadow that I put on my crease. So I'm starting with the light color, and then I'm just gonna do the reddish brown color, and then the other one that is kind of like a little bit like reddish purple. And the brush I'm using is this one's from Sigma. It's a blending E36. I'm just gonna apply mascara. I already put mascara on the top. And I'm just gonna do on the bottom lashes. So now I'm gonna be applying my eyelash. I'm gonna be using the Glam lashes, and this is in the style Cookies. I love these eyelashes. They're just so pretty. For lipstick, I'm going to be mixing two together. I'm going to be using Ashton from Anastasia Beverly Hills and Limbo from Color Pop, just because I want a color in between. This one is too brown and this one is too light. So since I don't have one in between, I'm just going to mix both colors. So what I do is I just grab some of the dark one, put it behind my hand. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of the light one and also put it behind my hand like this. And now I'm just going to grab a lip brush and just mix them together. And if I feel like if it's still too dark, I'm just going to apply a little bit more of the light one until I get the desired color. So that's something that you guys could do too. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. You guys could mix your lipsticks, even if they're liquid lipsticks. You could also mix them together and just basically make your own color. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope you guys like this get ready with me and how it came out. I feel like it came out really pretty. I really like it. It's really perfect for fall. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the little bell, because if you guys don't click that little bell, you're not going to get notified when I upload. Also, if you guys haven't followed me in my other social medias, I'll leave it down below so you guys could follow me. And that's it, you guys. So I hope you guys did like this tutorial. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, my loves.